Well, hello there, chat. What's going on? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. How y'all living? Good, I hope. Good, good. A little supply zone up ahead from yesterday. That's about it as far as new zones are concerned. What's up, Brian? How you doing? Brian, what up? Evan, Lupek, Nightmare, how you doing? Eddie, good morning. Who else? Grizz, good morning, Grizz. Missed you yesterday, hope you're doing well. Wookie, what's up? Francisco, how you doing? Dan, Matt, what's up? What have you missed? Just some sick ass trading. No, just grinding away, doing well. Slee, Ayo, what up? John Kedrion, good morning. Deity, what's up? Still alive. Did I say still alive? Good morning, still alive. What's up? Oh, cool. Your mom's in town. Nice. Tell her I say what up. And then she'd say, who? And you say, you know, the guy always asks to take off his shirt in his live stream. She's like, what? Nighty, what up? How you doing? Miguel, what's going on? How you doing? All right. Alrighty. I mentioned in Discord, this looks a little bear flaggy. Maybe it's too obvious. But either way, regardless, I'm going to look for these 50% retracements. So, we still have Mondays, 50% retracement. And then now we have Tuesdays. So that Tuesday level is probably the one I'm most interested in. See if buyers show up here. Or sorry, sellers show up here for another move lower. If not, if this level becomes accepted, I think we grind higher into supply zone. If not, a drop down. This big green zone here is a level I could probably even draw it a little lower. But it's already a pretty big area. But we have previous resistance, we have support area, and so I am looking for this to get tested. Botan, what up? Good morning. What's going on? Grizz, you think we clear 111.50 London highs first? 111.50 London highs. There it is, marked on the chart. I like that. Yeah, definitely. I think ideally we get all the way up to 120s. That'd be great. I would probably short that if we get a rejection. I would probably just hop right in. So that's the play for today to the downside. We'll see what shakes out here. We are opening very suspiciously close to VWAP. So instantly yellow flag conditions at the very least for NASDAQ. Also, disclaimer, did not sleep well last night. I am very tired. You may have to check my work. So, yeah. DD, I did check. I'm not sure it's the same level of, of the edits I'm doing already. And it's got to be at least, like, pretty equal or better than what I'm doing. Just to be frank with you. Ken, what's up? How you doing? Alistair, good morning. All right. So VWAP, there's VWAP hit. Looking for their not only 111.5, but let's keep going. Let's go up to the 120s. Tom, what's up? Good morning. Man, I was posting about this yesterday in the Discord though. I was trading the tournament challenge that Patrick Whelan is like hosting, and I'm, you gotta like really do some work to try to crack the top 50 leaderboard because people are going wild on it. And I was up pretty good yesterday. I think I was up like 13,000, and then I was in this trade, unrealized $8,000 profit. And I was looking for a break of the lows, and I was away from my computer. I did not take I got stopped at like break even, so I had like a 40-point trade with 10 contracts go against me. Knocked me out of break even. So did not break any records there, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. There's London highs, overnights. Yes, almost there. Okie doke. Hey, Grizz, remind me, how many days do you have to take for the trade day eval? Like, what's the fastest you could pass it if you're just really pushing? All right, this is my level of interest here, my zone of interest. $5 days? Okay, thanks. All right, into my level there. Look at that divergence on ES. Wild stuff there. Well, I'm short like I said I would be. Eddie just passed 6 funding ticks evals. Did the 1K max payout to make them cheaper and just do a little base hits. Nice. Good job, Eddie. Been on a roll. Been on a tear lately, Eddie. That's what chat likes to see. From our mods especially. Congrats. All right. Trying here, but ES is getting the drop, which is good. I mean, this seems like a good trade. Key level rejection and ES weak through VWAP. Just need Nasdaq to pick up, and I like it a lot. Gotta love a nice bounce back, that's for sure, Eddie. As being a little stubborn. All right, well, I'm going to hop out here if we don't get this drop. Initial reaction was what I wanted to see, but the follow-through is not there yet. So I'll hop out and see what it wants to do. What up, Eric? How you doing, man? It's been a while. Hope you're good. Well, my wick's good. All right, I'll try this again. Worst entry here, but ES is looking good for it. Man. Come on, Naz. Get the drop. Well, might not happen for me here. Oh, it's Hasdaq's waiting for you. You need 10 minutes to get home? Well, that's mighty kind of it. What's up, Money? How you doing? Let's try a little bit more room here. Do you trade pre-market every once in a while? What's up, Riley? Withdrew first cycle of 1,000 from my fund of futures. Nice job. Wow. Okay. That was a little too strong. And just ripped right through and hit my extended stop loss. So let's see. We got 4 hours supply up ahead. So I was trying to do there. I was trying to give it enough room for ES to come up into VWAP and retest. And so that's the goal there, was extending it. And right now that exit up there is looking pretty dirty. So I would prefer actually if it just keeps grinding higher. You went long on that spike. Nice, Grizz. GG's. Don't let that be. Don't let that be where I get stopped out at, and that's it. Push on through here, please. Riley, you love the background music? Thank you. That's all of my own creation. Exclamation point music if you want the link to Spotify.
Let me show you something.
Exclamation point music, Riley. Just type in the chat like this. That's all you gotta do. Okay, well, that stop out seems terrible right now. Let's... Don't let that be how this is. I kind of want it to go up to supply now. You know, that's what I'm going for. Grace, you're gonna have to wait for your calendar to come out this year. Jeez. Those top ticks, man. I do want to get back in. I just don't want to be spanked twice. I mean, the first one wasn't a spanking, but it was an attempt at this trade. The second one I did get spanked on. One more pop-up, I guess, that fails. Maybe I'll do it. If we just drop from here, man, probably won't grab it. Problem is, the 5-minute doesn't really look bearish, so it's hard to short. 15-minute definitely doesn't look bearish. You remember me making earlier videos before you started trading full time? I suppose you were happier and less stressed. I haven't changed how much I trade since then. Trade the same amount, maybe even less now. All right, so ES into VWAP again here. Nice pop there. I'm looking for supply. Around 170, into the 170s there. Yeah, and keep doing some work here. Blasting off here. Here's that competition. Hang on. I reset it. Let's see. Looking for 170 here. All right. Disappointing. Didn't get to 170. Yeah. ES on view up here. Back up to the highs. I got back in here. Can ES hold VWAP? Well, close. Close to 170, not there yet. Okay, trying to short from 67.72 on ES. Let's hope it tags my supply zone first. And then we can get you into profit. Oof. I'm in a long here, Forever Noble. Looking for 170 here. Looks good to me. Let's blast through it even. Ooh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm trailing there. I didn't get the fill. Oh. Alright, this sucked too. Shit, man. Turned out 2 ticks before my profit target. Kind of reminds me of yesterday. Alright, well, still win. Man. I think we blast through it now. I'm out of the way. You can blast through 170 here, no problem. Tag the supply zone here. And then maybe NQ gets the drop. ES might follow suit. Yeah, there's 170. So profit target would have been hit there had I just waited a little longer. But after yesterday, where I'm carrying a little PTSD from that, where I had like 2 or 3 trades like really close to getting filled on my profit target and then not hitting. So just didn't really want to risk it. 10 contracts, the P&L moves fast. You know, look to fade this as well. You wiped out 3 days of gains yesterday? Yeah, been there, man. Sucks. All right. Well, nice move there. Carl, you're still long from 066. Got in pre-market then, I assume. Very nice. So I blast higher to 200 there. Well, what's up, Froggy? How you doing? Man, that would have been a nice hold on the 10 contracts. Boy, that would have been nice. It'd been 500 points or so. Had I been able to hold, that's 10,000. That would have been a good way to kickstart that one. Brian says, well, it looks like I'll be using Codan to get a new MFFU account. Sorry that you had to, reset, get a new account, whatever. Thank you for supporting the channel. 4-hour supply zone hit on ES finally, so let's see if any sellers want a piece of this. So far, they do not. Something of interest I'm watching. Semiconductors, ETF, SOX, SOX, right around 50% of its range here. Right around it. So, SOX pulls back, NASDAQ may follow suit, and maybe get a little breather from this buying. Can we get a little bit of a pullback? Jared, just so you know, no one, we're not really trading equities here. Like some people may, but no one really posts their equity plays here for the most part. I don't even have that stuff pulled up, so I can't even like pull up those charts, you know. What's up, Bola? How you doing? I'm doing all right here. On the wrong side of this action here. First, I was looking for a short at the 50% of yesterday's range, and said I would short probably if we get some rejection. Got an initial rejection, so I hopped in short. Got spanked. So that's how that one went. Does code Dan only work for new users? No, it works for everybody, but there's not always going to be a discount. So on resets, there's no discounts. On there should be a 5% discount, I think, baseline if you use code Dan on a new account. But resets won't be any discount, unfortunately. And it still supports the channel either way, you know? Okay, up and up. Up and up here. You really can't think anything other than buy the dip in this market, can you? I feel like you shouldn't. Just buy the dip, man. You trade out better on days like this or when it's ranging? Well, generally, like, this to me is not the best trading conditions. You have to be long kind of early. I didn't really want to get long at a 50% retracement. That's not, I see those reject way too much to want to long that, especially when NASDAQ was looking pretty bear flaggy going into today. So to me, it's kind of hard for me to want to long right around the 50%. I did catch that, catch some scalps long here on this one, but, now there's nothing to do. There's nothing I can do. There's not really, it's just waiting for a pullback and then decide, looking to see if it still looks like something that you want to long. So there's not a lot of opportunities, as Peter put it nicely there. I feel like there's not a lot of opportunities here yet. Yesterday morning was pretty crappy as well until around 10 a.m. and then got a really nice drop, and then it became pretty tradable. So I prefer when just the action itself, it can be trending, but there's not really any pullbacks, or it's like a choppy grind. It makes it harder to trade. Why would you short this? Well, yeah. Like I said, I mean, going into today, you get rid of this large blue candle from the open. To me, it looks pretty bear flaggy. And a lot of times when I see this, I look for like a 50% retracement to hold, and then short. So look for the pop higher to that retracement, then short. So that's what I did to kick things off. Right. So to me, it looks really nice drop yesterday, and so now looking for follow through. See if we can get the retest. And hard to see, but the initial reaction there, 50% retracement, that's what I want to see. So I like the short. And then hard to like it after that, though. Hard to like it. And so now just looking for this to cool off a little bit and then assess for opportunities. All right, down to my magic trend line here. Let's see if some magic can happen. Well, chat, while we're waiting for opportunity, it's a good time to go ahead and like the stream. Hit the thumbs up button. Maybe it'll show up on people's homepage a little bit more frequently. And it's good karma. So go ahead and hit the like button. I'm going to delete this channel. I don't care about it. Excuse me. A little bearish hammer on NASDAQ 5-minute. But again, this is looking at the 15-minute. This is a freight train. Yes, finally woke up after that lackluster open. Slow morning at work, Eddie said. So he's starting to put together a spreadsheet of my profit from expenses and payouts for the year. Should have been doing this the whole time because now it's going to take me forever. Yeah, it'd be a lot. It would take you like 5 seconds to do as you go, but yeah, you gotta have to have the forethought to think to do that. But it's a good idea. I'm just gonna pay to make my accounts figure it out. What's up, G-Man? Yeah, imagine had I held that short for 100 points against me. I'm like, it's coming back, I can feel it. Oh, it's gonna go green. I can't take a loss. I still don't like the short. Like I said, you know, this looks like a freight train here on the 15. Don't really want to trade against it unless I have a good reversal pattern setting up or something. So far, I don't. Alrighty. Alright. First level I'll look for here on a pullback. Keep it simple here. 50% of the 5-minute candle here, so like 193s, you know. In case we get a pullback down there and that holds. Could be a good long. But we'll have to see. Do just want to see what the reaction is like that up there before I just hop in something. We getting crazy or what, says Mini Penny Packer. Oh, yeah. We're getting crazy here. I mean, obviously. You can tell by the P&L. Rough day, Dan. Blew 2 XFAs. Made a good dent in some combines, but also blew some combines. Now, do you ever just want to take like all the same trades on all your accounts, like combines and XFAs? Or do you trade the combines so differently that you don't even bother? Like for me, I tend to trade the combines, you know, a little more aggressively, for better or for worse. Man, YouTube changed like the streaming dashboard, where you see your stream stuff and everything. They took off the likes, so I don't know how many likes we have. I have to load up the live stream myself, which will give me an opportunity to hit the thumbs up button on it. Because if I don't like me, how can I convince other people to like me? Yeah, Dan, I'm with you. Don't like wasting time on combines. Yeah. It's all XFAs to Dan. Okay, there's 50% here. Could be a good pullback buy. Need to see a hold, of course. Well, I mean, unless we put in a nice wick. I like that. I was gonna say this level's not holding, so let's see if this excuse me, if this can hold. I think if we close with a decent wick, I would consider a buy. Might wait for the other candle to start to develop, but it feels a little treacherous still. That was a nice rally and might need more of a cool off. But let's see, yeah, that's good hold so far. Let's see what this next candle does. And you passed all your combines with minis, but started trading with XFAs with micros. That's smart in general. I think that's good. Charlie screwed things up for you. Went back to minis and has been doing well. Yeah, I mean, I've done the same path, man. Because you start getting in your head about the profit you have to make, or you know, all the trades you have to take now to make the same amount of money. So I get it. I totally get it. I don't use an advanced DOM. I don't look at a DOM. NASDAQ, too hard to read the DOM. It's too fast. ES is a bit easier, but no. I don't need it. I think the heat map is better than the DOM. Personally. Well, kind of holding up here. I don't know if I trust it a whole lot. Under 200 level now, you know, so it's a little bit, feels a little sketchy to me, but here we go. I did grab the buy here. What up, Twisty? How you doing? Back into 200 level. Well, it's a really good entry here. Let's just see if I get the follow through in my direction, though. You know, that's one half of the puzzle. First part is getting the entry right. Second part is getting the price to do what you want. But I am pleased with that entry. Let's see if it pays off. This is an important candle here. Okay, I'm going to tighten up risk here. Be a break even. Grab 10 on the challenge, the competition tournament thing. Not as good of an entry as the eval, so we'll see. Similar kind of trade. See if we can get the pump. I know, Hunter, I agree. All right, I am very tired. I'm going to go grab some coffee. I think there's a little bit more left for me. While this trade works out, I'll be right back. Bad news, chat. I did not have any more coffee left. Yikes. All right. Well, honestly, it's a little lackluster. Tiny candles here. I don't need to make it all back in one trade here. So I'm going to go look to at least get a little bit of money out of this. And not let it go against me here. Let's go, baby. Pump up the jams. Pump it up. Nice try, Eddie, but I don't think she's on stream.
This is only the beginning.
5 minute looks good for a test of the highs. So ES is at the highs right now. Let's see if NASDAQ can continue its strength there. Push, push. Let's see if I can continue holding. I am feeling a little bit, it's always harder for me trading out of the red. I always have a hard time with it. I just want to get my money, and I hate seeing it go, profit disappear. It's a great move here. Don't stop now, NASDAQ. Don't stop now. Okay. All right, that feels better, being down just 300 instead of 7. So, all right, went ahead and took a profit on the 10 minis on the competition, the tournament as well. So, the tournament count is up 5,200 after I think it was 3 trades. So, but Matt from was it Traders Paradise or Day Traders Paradise, whatever. He's in first last I checked with 70-something thousand after, I think it was just after 1 day of trading. So that's gonna be that feels like nearly impossible, but we'll just have fun with it. It's fun kind of trading 10 minis and just not not doing it in a tilted fashion, you know. Like, I don't know about you guys, but sometimes you get in like a combine and you're just like, F it, 10 minis or whatever. Excuse me. And but it's hard to trade when you are oversized and you care a lot about it. All right, Andy, have a good rest of your day.
Don't want to come down. Don't want to come down. You don't want to come down. Don't want to come down.
So let me think about it. How many points do you need to on 10 contracts to make $5,000? Let's do $6,000. It'd be easier. You need 30 points. 30 points is all to make $6,000. So you need about 300 points to make 600,000, which means you got to be really carving out. Like, unless we get really good movement, with a really good range, you really are just like kind of carving it out. I feel like, I don't know, I've never made that much in a day, but like, you know, maybe 30 points up, maybe get 20 points down, 50 points up, you know, something like that. I don't know. Got a little bit of a headache setting in too. Oof. Okay, so a bit of a double top here on NASDAQ. ES pushed new highs. We don't need this far supply zone anymore. We're kind of too far into it at this point. It's easy. Long instead of short out in the open. Easy 100 points there. Yeah. But 100 points, that's only $20,000, G-man. It's only 20,000. All right. I'm a little interested in the short side, honestly. But, you know, again, gotta look at the 15-minute at least. Nothing about the 15-minute is really saying the short. But, you know, for now, double top's looking all right here. Let's see if that can hold. Let's see if the high day can hold here, 31s. What's up, Mohammed? How you been? Hey, where's Matt been? Aussie Matt. I haven't seen that guy on stream in a while. All right, Twisty. I mean, FOMC is just minutes, but good luck, man. Have a good one. No, Aussie Matt, not Trace by Matt. Oh, Mohammed, I'm feeling pretty good. Pretty good. Matt, what was it, Bartowski or something? He's usually in chat. Usually in the Discord. Yeah, G-Man, I agree. Mentality's everything. Yep. I was talking to Rach about that yesterday because I was trading these, trading that tournament thing. And I was like, it's like easier when you don't care so much about it. What's that soundbite from? It's from Kirby Enthusiasm. It's Larry David. Hey, Dan, what is the capital of Azerbaijan? I don't know, Azerbaijan. But we can learn together. I'm not the only one. Azerbaijan capital. Baku. Yeah. You know, I don't think about Azerbaijan very often, you know? This doesn't come up a lot. Azerbaijan, Baku. You got BA in the name of Azerbaijan. Capitals, often in the middle of the country. BA is in the middle of the word. Baku, word association. Now I'll always remember. Ask me again in like a year if you're still here. And if I'm still here. Alrighty. What else we got going on? Just kind of consolidating here. Not too interesting right now.
Makes you wonder. Makes you.
I don't really have anything key. I'm looking for like something above. That would be an interesting spot for us to run up to on a spike or something. Not seeing a whole lot. Let's check like TPO charts. I don't look at them very often, but
What the world coming to?
a lot of volume transacted up there, right around where we are now. Yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot here. Yeah, Motivwave is awesome with its order flow tools, honestly. It's really pretty solid. What is that thing? The TPO charts? It's showing you volume profile like on a daily basis here. So you can see the points of... No, these aren't the points of control. What are these? I never use TPO charts, so I don't even know what these are. But you could identify... yeah, you got points of control there. It's just faint, I think. They're in the yellow. Anywho, yeah, it's showing you volume profile, essentially. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot here. My thought is maybe move up. We got previous all-time highs. That's one of the only things I see up here. So maybe a spike up there. I don't know. We'll have to see. Mohammed, I don't know if their book map is bad, their heat map. I mean, I like the setting I have now. It looks a lot pretty similar to book map. The only thing I don't like is I could probably change it, is I can't read the numbers very easily. It's like hard for me to see. I think I'd do it here, maybe. Like change the font size or something. What does that do? Yeah, I don't know. Mohammed, if you want to download my heat map template, it's in the Discord. It's in general here. Or general just in the... Oh, you're right. Thank you. Yeah, I just skimmed over that. Thank you. Thank you. 18.5 is probably like way too big, right? I think that's getting better. Did that change at all? I don't know. Oh, yeah. That's easier to see. Cool. All right. Cumulative delta, I do not really. No. Alrighty. So that 50% retracement of that 5-minute candle held pretty well, and I was able to scalp some points off of it. Let's see if it can hold again on a dip. Maybe there's another scalp opportunity where it's like kind of a quick, maybe like a 10-pointer, 15-pointer, something like that. Excuse me. So under the 200 level again. Just watching, just waiting. Matt's ending. I don't know if we get a... Do we get a TBM spike anymore? I don't know if we do. Oh, there's not that many people over there anymore. Is he back down to like his baseline of like 600 to 800? What happened? Did everyone go to PW's channel, or did they wash out? Where'd everyone go? Because it's been pretty quiet over here as well. All right. Sorry, I was looking at memes. I'm back now. Okay, still alive. Glad you're still here. Should I look at some memes? Let me pull up my meme device. Haha. Scroll. Haha. Scroll. Excuse me. Whew. All right. Well, welcome to the stream. If you're over at TBM stream, hope you're having a good morning. I was down 700. I tried to short at the 50% of yesterday's range. Took a loss, then came back and took a long here. This was a really nice trade. Pretty simple. And it was a good entry too. So I'm glad it worked out. And I'm also doing this PW tournament thing. You kind of it's so everyone's so aggressive, so it's boomer bust kind of thing. So gotta like sling 10 contracts at a time. So I've been scalping 10 contracts there. And now you're about caught up. Dan, did you just be here for a little bit? I did. So I took July off, most of July, like 3 weeks. Then I got sick at the end of August and took a couple weeks off then. So yeah, I've been back on stream for maybe the past month. But, haven't gotten everyone back yet. Used to easily be 250 people in here, and, now we're around mid 100s, 130s, 140s. That's fine. We have a good time. I get trolled a lot less when there's fewer people here. And people have much better odds at winning all the giveaways I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of giveaways lately. All right, here's another chance. I'm a little tempted to try the long here. Just because the risk reward's really good. You know, it's like right here, it's like 5 points of risk. 6 points, 7 points. It's been good. JVO, it's been good. Been grinding away. Starting last week, I think, on this Funded Futures Network eval, where max profit today is 750. So 750 has been my target. I've had all green days in the that account. I feel like trading has been going well overall. There's been a few kind of discipline slip-ups, or I just get a little antsy, bored, greedy, whatever, and that's caused problems. But other than that, the actual trading, I think the analysis has been really good. Working on executions now, trying to get better executions. This is why I'm eyeing this so closely. I'm gonna try it here. I think there may be another scalp in store here. Again, risk reward's pretty good here. Maybe about a 1 to 2.5 or so. There's no giveaway going on right now, Real Story Channel. But if you haven't been here in a while, I did launch a site called Prop Firm Gorilla, where you can compare like any prop firm playing against another from any firm. When I say any firm, I mean I have 18 firms on there right now. So you could compare a 50K Apex account against a 50K Day Traders account against a 50K Legends account and get a side-by-side comparison table for eval and funded. See the stats and see what the best deal is. I think it's a really helpful site, and I hope you like it. Trying to make it what people want out of it. First touch was good. Second, probably not. Yeah, I mean, I feel that too. Definitely, like, could have a little head and shoulders here on ES as well. But I don't really mind. I don't mind the trade here. I think it's worth the risk here. So Skiddabear, what up? What do you think throughout the years has been holding you the most from being profitable consistently? It's all mental, for sure. I think my analysis is often very good. So then it's either oversizing, it's sometimes stop placement, and tilting, and then it's just like cascading effect of errors when you have a bad stop out or something like that. And so, yeah, it tends just to be like a little discipline slip that wipes out progress. So took the stop there, 10-point stop. Wow. How's Carmen today? I don't know. He's doing a voice chat, so I can't listen in. He might have gotten long earlier. I don't know. He's talking about as being a good target up here in ES for longs. I don't know if he was in long or not. Okay. Since 50% seems to be kind of given out there, it did its work there for the first test. I'd like to find another level to look for a pullback. We could do the entire day's range so far, the session, I should say. That puts us right at the 15-minute high there. So I like that a lot. So it's already marked on the chart. Watching ORB traders probably watching this too. So maybe maybe we can get we already got the We already got the retest of 200 there. So we'll see. ES needs to give up this. What is this line? It's been just consolidating here for a while, but ES has got to give that up as well. And then come on down to the 150s and see if we can hold that. We got VWAP not too far underneath, about 13 points underneath the 15-minute high, 15 points maybe. So that's another level to watch. ES, VWAP, and overnight highs chilling at the same level right now. So we got some targets down below to see if we can go tag them. And then gauge price action at these levels. Let's see if we can hold that for more longs. See if we give it up. Move back lower. That's all there is to it. Right? Trading's easy, man. If only. I would probably try a short here, honestly. Stop above 200. If I can get in a little higher, 187s-ish. I don't know. I'd probably try this trade right here. I hope I can get the fill because I kind of like it. Right now it's just hitting that wick there. I might not get it. Little higher. Come on. I'm not sure. I'm not sure it's gonna come get me. I hate to mark it in here because the risk is a lot greater. It's about a 1-to-1 here. About $500 of risk. So I don't like that as much. But I did try it here on the tournament here, 10 minis. So see if we can get the dump down to opening range high. Put this order back on here just in case. No. For a break-even streak, I'm getting cranky here. Are you oversized? I can't remember if I said that today or yesterday, but you tend to get a lot of break-evens, speaking from experience, when your size is a little heavy and you don't want to take the loss. So you're like extra cautious about protecting your trades. that's one of the reasons why it's so hard to trade oversized is because you're too protective about it, and you'll be right in the direction, but not perfect on the timing, and so then you get stopped at a break even, then it drops, and you're like, what? You get back in, and now it pulls back, and now you're in greater drawdown, and then you start tilting. Yeah, no oversized, just break even. Well, maybe just do some analysis and say, am I moving to break even too soon? Do I need to move to break even? Why do we keep doing the same mistakes after years of experience? Will the actual change come? Well, there's I think one of the things that makes trading so hard is you're like battling your brain. Your brain's trying to protect you from pain, and unfortunately, with trading, you have to get in uncomfortable situations, I think, in order to do it right. I got the fill here. And so your brain is trying to protect you from pain, and it's actually causing problems. And habits are hard to break. Psychology is hard to flip it. It's hard to do uncomfortable things. Now seems the perfect time for a P break. And if you're new around here, a P break, when I'm short, market makers hate this trick, okay? Almost always get the drop when I have a P break. So I'll be right back. How did this flush not happen? I flush a toilet, the market's supposed to flush. That's the way this works. All right, gonna take a large hit here. 202.5 gets tagged on the tourney here. It's one of the reasons why I did want to wait for the entry a little higher here on this account. Because if I would have been like, oh no, it's going to drop there for sure, and I mark it in lower, either I stop out and not a great spot, or I take a larger hit. It's just not worth it. Not worth it, this action here. So here we are at 200. A little poke above will jab me out of this thing. All right, out there, back to break even. Essentially, $362 is essentially break even. $288 of commissions. That's what slinging 10 contracts will do. And then this back down to 835 loss here. Daniel sells courses? Relax, dude. Relax. I'm going to Tradify account. I mentioned this yesterday on stream. I got to halfway, going nice and slow, right? Really disciplined. Felt really good about it. And that same day I hit halfway, $4,500 profit. Well, I got a little bit bored / feeling a little like greedy. Like I thought I had a good read on a trade, so I went in with 2 minis. And I was overall right, but I was a bad stop out. And I was kind of upset that I did that and that I took the loss. So I just tilted from there. So like I was saying, oof. See this stop out. This stop out is tough too. You know, let's see. How much past 200 did we hit? We hit like 209. So 210 stop. So far would have been safe. Let's see if we end up dropping or not. But all right. Uncle Dan's Trendline course, $9.99. Just a steal at that price. Yeah, just go to HTTP Uncle Dan's Trendline course.com. Thought it had a nice ring to it. So, you know. Is it too long to type out? Is it hard to remember? I don't know. Did I even spell it correctly? I don't know. Yeah, at this point, shouldn't we just revisit all-time highs? You'd think so. It goes to the Grillo website. What? Yeah, maybe I'm trolling you. I don't have a course, guys. Come on. Get real. Very silly. Okay, so reclaim above 200 here. A little consolidation. ES pretty much back at its highs. Thanks to Skidber. Yeah, started off really hot on that one. That's what was also in my head when I was taking it slower. I was like, you know, making like 500, 400, 800, whatever. I'm like, oh wow! After like 4 days, I finally got up to $1,800, which I made in a day last time. So it's really hard to just like be patient. Just take it one day at a time and not think about anything else, you know. Jacob took out a HELOC after taking Dan's course. Now I live happily behind a Wendy's dumpster. Hey, at least you're happy, man. I can't promise happiness from the course, but I'm hearing a lot of people are pretty happy. When you're funded, and like 300 to 500 away from failing. How do you handle that? Just kind of depends. I usually try to save it, right? So go down to micros, get a couple wins, get farther away from that max loss, you know. Let's see if I can revive it. Waiting for like find something else to do, you know, paper trade, something, whatever. Do whatever you got to do, and then when you see something that's too good to pass up with really good risk, then I would go in. But it's just like if you just stare at the charts all day and try to make it back, you're gonna lose it. All right. Well, I flipped long on the tourney account here right around 03, 04-ish. Let's see if we get the revisit. Gotta make hay when the sun's shining on that thing, otherwise I'll just throw in the towel probably. Whew, pretty dull here, huh? Did you guys see Trade Days doing Influencer Cup? Where is it? Trade Day. There it is. I think they're like you split the stuff with your like community and stuff, like the giveaways and cash and stuff. It's kind of cool. I just found out about it. That seems a little bit more reasonable than the PW one, because I assume you start with a 150K account and, you know, $4,500 after 3 resets. Doesn't seem that crazy. I don't know. Maybe I could join and then I can get some giveaways and stuff from them. Be cool. All right. There's that trade I mentioned for the other tourney there. We'll see if it works out. Where you at, chat? Feel like I'm talking to myself. Look like you're excited about trading today. You forgot you're still in work remotely. Do they track your like mouse movements and stuff like that? Make sure you're sitting at your desk. Trader's Nest, you're in a gold trade. Are you long or short? I don't have gold data there. Go pull up gold here. Is it GCZ? All right, Eddie, I'll leave you to it. Short from 72. Bro, how'd you get that entry? That was sick. It's like a triple top, isn't it? Pretty sick, man. That was freaking sick. What up, Parshov? How you doing? You having a good bounce back day? Tradeify expenses are saving you? Why are they saving you? Wait, should I have more Tradeify expenses? You haven't traded Parshov? Yeah, not bad idea. Yeah, you wrote a little program to auto move your mouse. Nice. I've heard about those. How's TradeSyncer doing? Is it fast? Reliable? Good time? Because your payouts on some of these other firms are so high, you need some expenses to subtract from that total. Keeps my tax bill much lower. Does it? Look, I don't know enough about taxes. It's outside my scope, but since it's... I don't know. I always just think it's better to make more, regardless. A little bit of selling here. See if we can snap through this. These orders here on ES. We got 370 lots at 67.95. I think we just smashed through them. Maybe it's because I'm biased because I'm in a long position with 10 minis. Or maybe it's because I'm a genius. One or the other. You decide. There we go. Gobble, gobble. Yeah, I got you, Eddie. I just think wouldn't you still make more though, even if you got like, let's say you got 50K, and like let's say you had 40K payouts and then no more expenses. Like, wouldn't you still walk away with more money? I know 1099 stuff is kind of like not taxed that great. All right, this is just so boring, man. Boring price action. Thor, copy trader, trade sync, and trade copia. Yeah, you can always do 20 300K Apex accounts. That'd be a huge bill, especially if you pass the evals, you pay the funding on them, and don't get a payout. Then it'd be massive. I'm trying to decide if I should stay in this trade or not on these 10. Should I leave my original risk on is what I'm trying to decide here. I think I will. I think I will. I'll let it pull back a little bit and then let's give it a go here. Brian, you took the dog out, stepped in poop, tracked it through the house. Oh my gosh. That's disgusting. All right. It's a little gross. What's up, Manifest? How you doing? I might grab along on the eval here. Yeah, all is well as all is well here, Manifest. Thanks. Hope your trading's going well. I did not sleep well either, Parsha. I'm pretty tired. If I could long, you know, like the lows of this, you know, if I could find a long down here, that'd be better. We'll see. Yeah, sleep is huge. You can't think clearly because you're too tired. It's hard to trade. I talked about how, like, you know, when I was in California on Pacific time, I had a really hard time, you know, waking up, it's dark outside, and like I was trading options, and a lot of times I would buy a call when I meant to buy a put, or vice versa. I was just so tired. It was hard. Sleep's crazy important. That's why I think it's stupid when like those the grind culture, hustle culture people are just like, oh, I sleep like 4 hours a night. Well, most people will die a premature death if they do that, so you're not that cool. So 200 held there. Pretty good. I just don't really love. I don't love the price action, which is why I'm hesitating because I'm already down 835. So if I'm going to get in, I want it to be worth it. Here's what I'll do on the turning one, 10 minis long. I'm at, move my stop now. Let it come back to 200. And now that it has and, you know, supported, I am going to be protected here just because I don't have the balance yet to really risk too much. You know, when you build up like a $4,000, $5,000 cushion and you trade 10 minis, it becomes a lot easier. So let it breathe. On Funded Futures Network, is it hard or soft breach? Oh. There's no daily loss limit on Funded Futures Network evals. All right, up about 11 points here on this trade. Drawdown. Well, I don't think I'll have that issue. Just because like my end of trade, it's not. I didn't have a green. My balance was never in the green today, right? So it shouldn't be affected. Took end of trade, but yeah, but it's just like with Apex, right? Where it's like you got to be putting in new balance highs. So it's still like, yeah, it's still $2,000, whatever. All right. I'm gonna get a little bit of money out of this. I'd like to get, if I can get up $1,500, it just gives me a little bit more room to play with. I don't know, like, still looks kind of primed to pop higher. Trying to pass an eval. Yeah, this is Funded Futures Network one. You can make $750 a day max. So that's my profit target for the day. Unfortunately, I thought it was lowest score wins, so I went in the red. Yeah, it's a common mistake, yep. What's up, Adrian? How you doing? Why do you say hi to Parshop and not me, Adrian? That hurts. That cuts me deep. Cuts me real deep, Shrek. All right. There's a little pop there. Good, good, good. Oh, God. It would be really sweet if we could just really start grinding higher, like just pump, and then, you know, honestly, I'd just target some crazy high. Well, I guess just all-time highs are right there, right? So just target that. Or yeah, 273. I mean, maybe we even pop those, grind higher. It's only 50 points away. All right, Adrian. All right. Parshav, you said brings a teat back to my eye instead of a tear. Brings a teat to your eye. That's interesting. Very nice blast off here. Let's go. Entry was pretty solid, honestly. I entered over here, though. So I had to take just a few points of heat. Ooh, there we go. All-time highs incoming, right? Question is, do I take it off there? Or do I hold for new highs? I think I hold for new highs. Could always take half off or something. How's the trading journey been these days? It's been good. I think it's been pretty good. Definitely seeing the progress in my trading. My entries have been getting better. Right, my analysis is still, I think, pretty good. Senna, I got in at a 203.75. 203 3/4. Blue line there. Nice, Adrian. 4K payout last week. GG's. Yeah, a lot of people leave the stream when they gotta just focus on their trading. I don't blame them at all. You don't. I mean, I would listen to some other people. I'm like, oh, really? You're shorting that? I wanted to long, and then you second guess it, and then you're like, no, I was right. Like I got to trust my own analysis. So I get it. Trading comes first. All right, I'm up about $8,000 here. On the tourney. It's not real money. I wonder, can you trade like micro Bitcoin futures or whatever on this tourney? Because that's where you can get crazy money. I wonder if that's what some people were doing. This isn't the right contract, is it? Does anyone know what micro Bitcoin is? Like I have the MBTZ5, seems like it's not liquid. I thought it was MBT. Oops, I just closed NASDAQ. Dang it. Just closed it. Ew, now I have red and green candles. This is disgusting. It hurts my eyes. I'm just going to change this chart here. There we go. All right. It's going to retrace on me a little bit here. Not too much, I hope. Am I partially colorblind? No. I just don't like, I just got used to the blue and red, so that's what I like to stick with. All right, a little IBH retest incoming here. I'll try it here long. On the eval here. Real storage channel, you go long at 210. Well, we'll see. Think we're gonna get the dip to 210? Maybe. So, Parshab, what are you syncing between? What all platforms? You have Motivewave, which is Blue Sky, and EdgeClear, which is FFN. So I execute only on Motivewave. I got you. And so TradeSync will do the work in the background then. I like that. That's cool. Nice, no slippage at all. That's great. Good. Nice Parshab. Yeah, looks good. Looks like zero delay past the second. Maybe there'll be some microsecond delay, but looks really good. That's cool. You have a max session time window? No, I mean, it depends. Like yesterday, I stayed late because it was interesting price action. No, it's not very interesting, but I am looking to see if we can get the continued grind higher to new all-time highs. Excuse me. All right, stream's back up here. Sorry about that. I haven't had that issue in a while. I like that move to the highs. ES. Lower high there. This is very dull. Yeah, I remember you saying that about your ping to Chicago being 300 milliseconds. If you think about it, that's actually crazy, man. Like, we're just so accustomed to, like, fast technology, but that's actually so incredible. Wild. What are you using to show? What are you saying? HSO, your resistance down there? Is that a typo? My risk on this trade, I'm risking $400 right now, but kind of depends on what we do here. If it's like another kind of failure here at the highs, I'll probably just take it off. No, Adrian, it's just FOMC minutes. It's not a big deal. FOMC minutes should still come out because that happened last month. And shouldn't really be a big mover because we already know what happened. Push it, push it. Up about 40 points here on 10 contracts. We can get a little cup and handle action. Saw olive green rectangle. Oh, yeah, that's like preview. What is this? Oh. I think I drew this after this hit, if I recall. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm so tired. Yeah, I think I was just looking for this to hold. I probably drew it like 40 minutes ago, and I can't remember. The problem with this trade here is this is a lot later entry than the other one where I'm, in at 03. And I'm in the red here, so it's like way less comfortable. And I could get stopped out and still be, like, the trade still be valid. So I'm going to get at break even, and I just would rather see if I can get a better entry. I don't think that entry is worth, risking, so much of this eval that I've had great progress on, so. And I had to decide here, like, am I happy where I'm at with this trade here? Right now it's up 33 points. Do I take some off? Do I just hold it, let it come back if it wants to come back, and just, you know, lean on it, breaking previous all-time highs and getting up to all-time highs? I don't know. Talking about this low volume node here, like 230 Parshav. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could get behind maybe stopping out at I don't know, mid high 20s. But I'm also, you know, I'm considering like this could be like a all day hold kind of thing too. Vic says your website's pretty good. I like it. Thanks, Vic. If you have any suggestions, you can tell me here in chat, or I have a channel on my server called Prop Firm Guerrilla Feedback, where you can leave. You know, if there's any firms you want added, anything that's incorrect, any other features you want, let me know. I try to make it happen. Dan, just want to say there's a sandwich shop called Dan Subs in my town. I'm gonna think about you when I go there. Nice. I like a good sub. Wicks get run. Let's push past all-time highs. I'm cool with that, Penny Packer. I would be very cool with that. Vic, you're long. Take profit 25,249. Okay, so you just want a little jab higher. All right, Parshav, let's go. There we go. 249 hitting there for you there, Vic. I might take some off here. Well, still holding full position. Kind of account is this? This is Patrick's tournament through Legends Trading. First place as of last night is like 71,000. Starting with a 50K account, so it takes a bit of swinging for the fences there. There's a push through previous all-time highs. PDH next. Nice, up about 50 points here. Really pleased with that entry. You know, I was trying to short earlier, took a loss. And then, you know, flipped my bias there. All right. Took 3 off there. I wish on Tradeovate you could change your order. You know, change it from like every other platform. You can change your order. It's a lot of trading fees. Oh, I know, yeah. When you trade 10 contracts on here, it's fees are a lot. I think yesterday I was trading most of the day on it, just trying to rack up a large balance, and I think I didn't spend it, but I think simulated wise it was like $1,600 in fees and commissions or something. It's crazy. Jacob, have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I think the key is probably fewer trades, right? And just like really getting in good location wise and just holding it. So yesterday, obviously, that was to the downside. And today, you know, get in long and just hold it. what I'm trying to do here. You know, I've been in this trade. That trade was 47 minutes, and I'm still in this. Well, this is really boring. Sorry, it's not the most exciting thing to watch right now, but I would like to just try to hold this. Put a stop, not a buy stop, a sell stop. I would like to just hold this, you know, maybe into the afternoon, as long as everything still looks good. You know, took off a little less than a third of the position. But all-time highs, stone's throw away now, so seems inevitable. Yeah, exciting is bad for trading. Yeah, it shouldn't be too exciting. Although when you get really fast movement, you know, like let's say like you were short yesterday at like 9:59 in the morning and then it starts plummeting. That's honestly kind of exciting. It's fun. It's fun when a trade just works out so well in your favor. But yeah, generally though, this is how it's going to go. All right, getting into 11 a.m. I think I'm going to head out. But I'll be back tomorrow for a Thursday stream. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you then. Peace.